Okay, so I tweaked the settings. There'll be more time now and less interruptions. I'm going to jump for now and talk about the pension as well as the so-called poverty tax. Uh, People should understand that this is going to their grandparents and their elderly mothers. Those are the people that are living in poverty. Those are the people that have gotten too old to fend for themselves, and most of their kids have run away to Windhoek. So that 1,200, which it is now, is a lot to them, because they are past that stage of more money because of this and that. The point where they are at right now is taking care of the children, because people, the people around Windhoek, they get pregnant or they impregnate someone, they come back, and then they leave the children with the elderly. So the elderly becomes the one raising the children and not the parents. And I can fully understand that, and it would work better. And this is why I said that the plots of the so-called mass housing should be bigger, so that the people, when they have when they qualify or so forth, they have room to extend. They have room to add their own plans. Furthermore, they might even bring their elderly mothers, their grandmothers, um, and have space for them and room for them. So when they are at work or so forth, they their kids are being taken care of by the grandparents and so forth. I got accused once of supposedly not helping out my sister, and this made her very angry to those people that were making that assumption. I'm talking about my older sister, Regina. I want to state this fact. I guess she will listen later, but she got very angry because she knows her brother, and she knows I'm trying my best to arrange um, convenience for her. I mean, I love my nephews and my niece, right? I also want to be there to see them growing up and so forth. And when I have my own kid or kids, they can play. They will be family. A family uh, that is not only well structured and cared for, um, but a home, right? And I think everybody should be afforded that opportunity during this time to say what the entrepreneurs are saying they can do has to be put away. What the architectural advisors, who are the ones that should be um, brought forward first or even paid. It doesn't matter where these architects come from, but we know most of the best architects are from Germany and the United States of America. It is much better to spend a lot of money on those brilliant architects who might even build, if the yard is sort of big and there's room to extend, and like I said, to make cheaper bricks, to make bricks that are strong yet light, yet big. They'll be able to do this because their plans have been proven globally. So these are the people that we should hunt down. The architects of the entrepreneurs are pathetic. And I don't care whether I'm hurting their feelings when I'm saying this, but they're pathetic. Look at the type of architectural drawings that they made. Those huts made, with one door. What kind of a family and kids will live freely and happily in such a house? The thing of someone has a wound and then just patching it up and not healing it is absolutely irresponsible. It is very irresponsible. So it's time to reach higher. It is time to let it be known that we are developing and not developing in reverse. It does not help for people to get angry when someone says the apartheid regime treated people better. It's not. We should prove the contrary. We should remove greed. No more greed. Greed leads to corruption, and that is enough. It is enough. And like I said, for the people who are progressive, who agree, and who understand, because most people just listen and they start acting like monkeys. Or some people are so afraid that they will stab you in the back even though you're their friend, and you're actually doing that to benefit them also. So that is why I got off those kind of people. And that skinny Hello knows who he is. We are no longer friends. If he has a genuine apology, then let him. But him watching me suffer and saying, "Ekwarifokol fanyoni," well, I am returning the favor. He must foot check, all of them. This doesn't mean I'll alienate the Calais and the Bob. No, those understand. Because for one, they are matured, they've been through trouble, and one is a child. He understands. He also wants a better future for his child, so he knows what I'm doing is right. So I want you to look at it through those eyes. This is why that project was stopped. Let me give you another example. In Okanja, there is a crossing where you cross over the railway. And that is where people used to go all the way to the airport for drugs. Sometimes there is a lot of traffic coming, and these cars might be driving 120, 140, 160. Who knows? And you stand there with your car. So you start a traffic jam, right?